Hello all. Now we come to our last topic of chapter 3, that is protection. Each and every crop grown on this planet needs protection from pests and various natural calamities and anything which harms the crops. So in this topic we'll discuss about various types of pesticides and what types of pesticides are available and what protection is needed for a person in rural area, what segments it's needed. So let's discuss. So in this topic, we'll talk about the importance of pesticides. So the importance of pesticide is in agriculture is massive, as they have been considered as the major tool for protecting the crops and increasing the yield. So the importance of crop protection in India, in Indian agriculture, is that it protects from insects, diseases, then weeds, then fungi, and other undesirable pests. So the pesticide industry, governed by the provision of Insecticide Act 1968, that is administered by through Department of Agriculture and Cooperation, Ministry of Agriculture. So the challenges faced by the pesticide industries are that high costs of research and development. Then there is threat posed on genetically modified seeds. The seeds which are modified, we have they have lot of threats that whether it will be successful or not. Then requirement for efficient distribution system. Mostly people don't come to know about the pesticide. Then support of integrated pest management. Then also persistency of counterfeit products. Next, we'll talk about Crop Life India. So Crop Life India is basically an association which is a part of technology driven industry of crop science. So it is committed towards the responsible crop production and crop care for sustainable and safe development of Indian agriculture. Why do Indian farmers need crop protection products? So they basically need it for the control of pests which could infect damage the crops, and also the uncontrolled pests significantly reduce, and quality of food and production increases when the protection is given to the products for the farmers. And why do Indian farmers need pesticides? So so an adequate and reliable food supply could not be guaranteed without the usage of crop protection products. So agrochemicals that form major divisions of chemical industry in India are divided into three segments, that is insecticides, fungicides, and herbicides. So herbicides save crops through control of weeds and unwanted vegetation like nettles and thistles. Then fungicides protect the plant, combating certain harmful diseases in crops like potato blight, and reduces fungal toxins. And in insecticides safeguards crops through control of insect pests like aphids, and improving human health. Benefits of pesticides: by using pesticides, these are the benefits which we'll receive. That is, it helps the farmers in producing with more in a less land, less area of land, then ensure abundant harvest and keep food affordable. If the crops are well and they grow well, then the food is affordable for many. It won't be costly. Then reduce of waterborne and insect transmitted diseases, conserve the environment. Then herbicides have removed the hardship of hand weeding. Yes, by using herbicides, the weeds don't grow much, and they don't share the nutrients of the crops. So all the nutrients go with the crops, the main crops. So herbicides helps in that, and pesticides have transformed developing countries into food producers and securing what's in storage. These are the benefits of pesticides. So next we'll talk about the methods of crop protection. What all methods can be used? Is used. Firstly, we'll talk about pesticide pest approach. In this approach is based on herbicide, fungicide, and insecticide. So pesticide is a substance which is meant for controlling pests, which includes weeds also. And there are various other pesticides. To name some is molecicide, pesticide, then avicide, bactericide, insect repellent. All these are various pesticides, various other pesticides. Then we'll talk about biological pest control approach. In this, biocontrol or biological pest control is a method of controlling pests like micts, insects, plant diseases, and weeds with the use of other organisms. So next we'll talk about barrier-based approach. In this approach includes agro-textile and bird netting. Then agro-textiles are those which are used in agriculture. These are used for fertilization and crop protection. So the examples of agro-textiles are, few of the examples are anti-bird nets, shade for basins, controlling stretch in the knitted nets, then also as sunscreens as well as wind sheets. These can be used by the agro-textiles. Next, we'll talk about agriculture psychology based approach. So agriculture psychology refers to the scientific study of mental process and behavior of the non-human animals, especially related to adaptive significance, developed of behavior, and phylogenetic history. So various methods are used in this to explore the behavior of the animals. Then biotechnology based approach is broadly the area of biology which involves organisms and living systems for developing or making product or any technological application which uses biological system, living organisms or derivative therefore thereof for making or modifying products or process of some specific use. So this comes in biotechnology based approach. Next, we'll talk about life and individual protection. So not only crops need protection, but also some micro insurance products like heart, livestock, tools and instruments like agriculture instruments, or some people who are artisans or carpenters. They need insurance for their tools, so they are covered in this, and any personal accident contract. So these are the life and individual protection needed insurance for these products. We come to the end of the topic and the chapter 3. So as we come to the end of the topic, we have to do an activity. We have to form a group of 5 to 6 students and present anything about it, about crop protection method using pictures in the presentation. And these are the approaches which you can take it, anyone, and present it to your class and explain about this approach with the help of pictures. So we come to the end of the chapter 3. I hope it was a great learning experience to all of you. I hope you got to learn about the short-term agriculture credit and how the financing is done, and what all things are important for taking for protecting your asset, and what all institutions are available for giving credit, and what all procedures we need to follow to take a loan. All this has been covered in this chapter. I hope you got a very good insight about this, and please do the activities for a great learning experience. Thank you very much for joining.